Man, it was not easy, you know. What really made me to enter Cinco Road that day that we were ambushed was because of my, because I wanted to go and see my former Oga, the Minister of Finance, Mr. Lazara Kruma, because during the war, we were asked to return back to our base, understand? We were asked to return back. It was very risky. All the soldiers that were deployed with those key, prominent people who were affiliated to one warring faction or the other were asked to withdraw back to their base. So I was also one of the persons withdrawn from Lazana Kruma house to our base there at the executive mansion. So that day, there was a ceasefire, and the ceasefire agreement was going on in one of the African countries. So I told one of my colleagues, I said, let's go to Minister of Finance house, see if we see him, because during the war, April 6 war, the road was blocked, the seaport was blocked, no food was forthcoming, there was hungry in the land. And even the civilians that were depending on us didn't see food to eat. I told you in one of my videos, we were not just fighting war, we were feeding people, we were taking care of Liberians. Most civilians were seen around us. They knew the only way they could survive is to stay with ECOMOG. Go and ask your parents, those people who lived during the war, they have to come and stay with us to provide for them. At the point, we didn't have money to provide for them. I'm not talking as ECOMOG, I'm talking as individually. Because we don't just give them ECOMOG food, we buy food for them to be happy. Some ECOMOG spend money, not because they were doing useless life. They spend money taking care of people without returning back with money to Nigeria. You understand? So I told my colleague, let's go and see the Minister of Finance. By the time you see me, he will give me something so that we can take care of ourselves, because nobody knows when the war will end. So we moved from Executive Mansion, we entered Cinco Road. When we got to Picasso Hotel, the ambush was at the Picasso Hotel. For those who were born then, those who were in Morovia then, the children of nowadays will not know. Because somebody told me that Picasso Hotel is no more in that place. Picasso Hotel has been moved from that place. Very close to ECOMOG, Nigerian embassy quarters, where we Nigerian diplomats were living.